What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sean, aka Sean Steiger, back again with another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Ultimate Team of the Season SBC, which is dropping tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, what to expect for the SBC requirements, and what to invest in and prepare for that. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you have not already, and we're about to get right into this thing. So first things first, the SBC, it's probably going to be an 86 rated team, maybe even an 87. I'll prepare for the 87 just in case. You always want to prepare for the worst but hope for the best. So we're looking at an 86 to 87 rated SBC. 2 Team of the Season cards required. That's my guess. It's going to require at least 1, but most likely 2 Team of the Season cards. So make sure you guys have some of those in your club if you've already put all of your extra ones in the Icon SBCs and the like. So that's my guess. Now as far as the chemistry is concerned, maybe like a 70 chemistry team, 60 chemistry, something like that. Between 60 and 80, I don't really know exactly, but that is what we're looking at for the SBC. So with that in mind, what's going to go in price? What do you guys need to invest in? And that's simple. The 85s to 88 rated cards is what you want to be looking at the most. I have the Team of the Season cards highlighted right now. If you go on Footbin from the home page, I'm going to show you guys how to get here. So you go from the home page, you're going to go to this little SBC icon here and go all the way down to cheapest players by rating. And that's going to take you here to this page. Now right now we got the non-informed golds highlighted, which if you take a look at our 85s, got Axel Witsel for 9.7, 10k for SMS, Vidal's about 10.5, I like that. So those might be worth taking a look at. 86 rated cards are going for about 17.5 thousand coins, not bad there either. 87 rated is going for 22k, it's a little more expensive. These guys tend to be about 19k at their lowest point, they're already 22k. People are already starting to invest in these cards, so you guys might want to get in there quickly while you have the chance to right now, because these cards will go to about 28,000 coins minimum tomorrow once the SBC releases. 88s right now are 29k, 29, 30, 30, 30, so yeah, those are pretty expensive there too as well. 89 rated cards, I would not go this high for the team. I think this is overkill. You don't need this rating of players in your squad. But yeah, 85, 87, that's kind of the sweet spot. 85 to 87, maybe 88s, I think is what you want to take a look at the most. Make sure you guys stock your club with as many players as you can from those ratings. Make sure you go for the popular nations too. Like, don't go for someone like, say, don't go for an Aubameyang. Aubameyang plays for, I think, Gabon, which, how many players play for Gabon? Like, you can't name any high-rated players that play for that nation. But someone like, let's say, Hugo Lloris, there's a whole bunch of players that play for France. So you're going to get great links to players in different leagues, because there's plenty of French players all over the world that have high ratings, that are good for SBCs and this kind of thing. So make sure you invest in popular nations, and also make sure you guys invest in your defenders and your wide players. I'm talking about your center backs, left backs, right backs, left mid, left wing, right wing. Those positions tend to go up the most, more so than the central players like the center mid, CDMs, strikers, cams. They're not going to be as expensive when this thing comes out, but the wide players, there's not as many of them, and the defenders, especially the left backs and the right backs, those guys tend to go up the most. If we take a look at it, we can actually filter it out right now. The position, let's look at left backs first, left backs / left wing backs. As you can see, there's only a handful of these guys in the game. This list just got a whole lot shorter just by filtering out by position. So 83 rated cards, only 3 83 rated left backs in the game, and these guys are all pretty expensive. I wouldn't take a look at any of them to invest in. 84 Alex Telle is going to be 14.5k, a little bit expensive, but I want to see his max price. 32k, wow, he goes to 32.5. That's actually a really high price range for an 84 rated non-inform. I can see this card going up to about 20k easily, so he might be worth taking a look at. He already is a little bit inflated, there's a bit of a risk there, but he might be worth taking a look at anyway. Felipe Luis, 85 rated. Wait, hold on, why is Alexandro cheaper? He's higher rated and cheaper than Felipe Luis. I'm not sure how that works, but if you're gonna buy a higher rated left back, make sure you guys buy Alexandro instead. I think he's better than Felipe Luis, better than Telles. He's a bit more expensive than Telles is, but I think he has much better links with Bonucci. He's got Chiellini, Douglas Costa, Matuidi, stuff like that, playing for Juventus. So that's one to look at right there. This guy can easily hit about 25 to 28,000 coins when the SBC comes out. Alaba 19k, I don't like that. If you're gonna spend 19k, just go ahead and get Alexandra. I think that's a better buy as far as the left backs are concerned. Let's take a look at right backs now. Alright, so these are all the 83 plus rated right backs and stuff in the game. João Cancelo is the only 83 rated right back. 5.9 is not a terrible price for him. Probably do better though. I don't know if I like that one. As far as the 84s are concerned, Sergio Roberto is the best buy here, playing for Barcelona. He gets some pretty good links to other players for that team. Carvajal 16.5, a little bit pricey, but you can make that work though to get some pretty good links there. Kimmich, I would stay far, far away from. He is in the ultimate team of the season, so it's not in form, it's not in packs right now, and it's going to be very, very expensive. So don't pick up Kimmich. If you need a higher rated right back, I say get Sergio Roberto is probably your best buy, or Daniel Carvajal. Team of the season cards, here look at what the best buys are. So 84s, 85s. So, wow, some of these 85s are cheap, man. Only 11.5. What do these guys discard at? He's only 11,500 coins. This guy discards at 10,500 coins. Are you going up a little bit? So people are starting to invest in these cards, but say for whatever reason these cards aren't needed in the SBC and they don't go up in price at all, you will only be losing 2,000 coins per card you invest in. I mean, these guys discard for 10,500 coins. You buy them at 12,500 coins. You're not going to be losing that much. But I believe it's a lot more likely than not that these cards are going to be needed in the SBC at some point. Most likely tomorrow, and maybe even more beyond that. They might do like a repeatable any team of the season from any different league, any different promotion kind of thing. They might even do like they did a couple years back where you can just get any team of the season card with a repeatable SBC. I think it was like an 82, 80 rated team for it with like one team of the season card, and you can get any team of the season card from any of the previous ones they've done. And like that one was popular. I remember when they did that one a couple years back. Even the discard price team of the season cards went flying. Like everything was like 40,000, 50,000 coins. Everybody's trying to pull the big boys out of those kind of things. So if they do something like that too, these cards will go flying in price, man. So I think that's a pretty safe investment. You cannot lose with these discard price team of the season cards. But the only downside for someone like that, he's not really gonna be linkable. He plays in a weird league, not a popular nation with Ecuador, so I don't like that one in particular. Goalkeepers, I don't really like either. There's enough high rated goalkeepers, so you don't really need to spend too much on one of these guys. But let's see, someone like Ben Larmi, this might be a decent option. Now he is play for in a weird nation, a weird league, the Saudi league and stuff. He's from Algeria, but there are quite a few decent cheap links in the Saudi professional league, so that might be worth taking a look at. Unfortunately, a lot of the Saudi players are expensive right now. As you can see, this guy and these dudes here and this guy, they're all expensive right now because the last foot swap SBC just came out. Does require one Saudi league player and 80 rated squad. So these guys are going up quite a bit for that. But aside from Saudi Arabian players, the players from those leagues might not be a bad option. Take a look at some of our 86 rated guys now. We got Wormgore. I think that's the Norwegian league. Yeah, I think it's Norway. There's no links to him in that league. But he is Dutch though, that's a good thing. He's gonna get the link to guys like Arjen Robben or De Ligt, someone like that. So I think for the nation, he might be worth taking a look at. 15,500 coins for an 86 rated center back. A card like that can definitely go up in price once the SBC comes out. Charbonnier, I like this one. I actually packed this guy the other day in my weekly objective, the Jumbo Rare Players pack. He's French, that's a good nation, gets links to all kinds of players. And he's cheap, man, so that's not a bad option there. Opazo, I like Opazo quite a bit. Now, he doesn't have the most popular nation or league. He plays in the Chilean league, but he can get the link to guys like Arturo Vidal or maybe Alexis Sanchez, and he's less than 17,000 coins for an 86 rated right back, which is a very, very difficult position to find high rated players at. So this one can be a really, really good investment. I see this guy going to about 22,000 coins tomorrow, so make sure you guys invest in one of these. That's going to be a really popular one to take a look at. Take a look at the A7 rated players now. Of course, Dembele and Zaniolo are objective players. They don't really count. Lee Young might be a good one to take a look at. Now, he does play for, he's in the K League, so he's Korean, plays in the Korean League. Yeah, there's no one there to link him to. I think just for the rate, if this thing is a low chemistry team, like a 60 chemistry kind of squad, he might work because you can just throw him in pretty much anywhere to see that rating in there. 18,500 coins for an A7 rated right back. Those guys don't grow on trees, man, so that might be worth taking a look at. See, Diaz, another Chilean player, might get the link there to Opazo. Center mid, Guzman, this guy plays in the Mexican league, I think, so yeah, they got a few players linked them with there. This Bugai or Valdez, they could work as far as links are concerned. So yeah, I like Guzman a lot. I would pick up one of those guys. Maybe get him like 20k on a snipe, I don't know. But yeah, these players are definitely starting to rise in price. I saw Guzman for like 17, 18,000 coins the other day. He's already up to 21,000 coins. And this guy will continue to rise as we get closer and closer to the SBC. 88 rated cards, Suchek. Now this guy is cheaper than any 88 rated non-inform in the market. I think the cheapest 88 is like 28,000 coins. But unfortunately, he doesn't really get any links to any good players because he does play in the Czech league. He doesn't have any good nation links either. This is another card that's pretty much only useful if the chemistry is low enough rated to where you can just pretty much throw players in wherever you want and not have to worry about the chemistry too much. But I would probably stay away from most of the 88s. I don't think they're too good of a value except for maybe a handful of guys like this Valdez, maybe a Kano here. Anakin, I actually packed this guy from my guaranteed SBC. Let's see what he goes for. 26,000 coins, a pretty decent price for an 88. Does he have links playing the Belgian league though? Not really, does not have links in this league. So yeah, that's another player. It's a little bit difficult to link. He does get the link to Belgian guys, so you can link it to like a Romelu Lukaku, for Tongan, Elderwild, someone like that. Well, he does not get any particular links from his league. And that's the thing with this SBC. It's always hard to find players that play in a league with other high-rated players, have a good nation that's good for SBC links, and it's an affordable card. Like usually if they have a good nation, good league, they're gonna be kind of expensive, and vice versa. So it's hard to find players that fit the criteria for all of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. 89s, 90s, I would say from these kind of cards, they're way too expensive. I mean, they're a decent price if it require like an 88, 89 rated squad, but I don't think it's gonna require that. My guess is an 86, maybe an 87, but no more than that. So whether you're just preparing to do the SBC for yourself, or you're trying to invest some coins to make a little bit extra for a team of the season, because this stuff is crashing right now, guys. The market is so low at this point, man. It's ridiculous. Let me show you guys right now what I'm talking about. Look at this Cristiano Ronaldo, man. 802,000 coins on PlayStation. This guy has not been under 1 million coins this entire year. He just dropped under that threshold, I think this past Saturday, past Sunday. It's basically when everyone sold their final weekend league team because they completed their final weekend league of the year. So that's why you see this crazy market crash. I knew the market was way too high. All of the elite rewards coming out, elite players making like 1 million plus coins every single week. It was injecting way too many coins in the market, and it was due for a crash at some time. So we finally hit that crash, and cards will just continue to nosedive, I'm telling you, man. So if you guys have not built your final squads already, you want to make sure you have coins because things are going to get cheaper and cheaper as we go along. And this is the time to start plugging those final few pieces into your team and completing that ultimate squad. But anyway, that's going to be for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Put out pack openings, player reviews, investing tips, all kinds of great stuff on this channel, so you don't want to miss out. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.